Hello Excel friends, today I'll teach you how to create a custom function in Excel that will convert number into words using VBA. Now let's get started. So let's open the VBA editor by pressing Alt and F11 at the same time. So we're now inside our VBA editor. So from here, we will create a module, this one, and let's start coding. First, we have to name our function. Let's say we will call this one convert to word, and with one parameter we will call this one, let's say, num and num. And then let's test this function. Let's say convert to word is equal to hello. Let's convert your number to word. Okay, and let's try if our function is functioning. And we have convert. This is the name of our function, and let's say to, and of course it's not yet converting the number, but it's just returning simply the value of that we have assigned to our function. Now let's go back. Alt F11. Okay, let's do the real coding now. Okay, first we will create a variable that will hold the value of the text value of the numbers that we will be converting. Then in this function we will be converting only to a maximum of 999 million. So from here we will be create some parts of our function. Here we will create the millions, then followed by the thousands. We're just creating our structure, and then after 1,000, then we will create the hundreds. Then after the hundreds, then we'll have the cents. Okay, then at the bottom we will create two functions, sub-functions, that we will pass our some of our numbers. We have two functions here. the function once, and it has one parameter. We'll call this one n1s, and another function is function tens, also with one parameter. We'll call this one n tens. Okay. First we will create our once function using the if and else if statement, because this is quite simpler to understand for those who are not into programming. So we have this one, if and once is equal to 1, then our once function will be equal to 1. Then else if and once is equal to 2, then once is equal to the word 2. I have already prepared the codes for this, so I'll just copy it to make it faster. Two, then here. Yeah. So it's simple as this. So if once is equal to 2, then it will the once function will we will assign a value of the word 2. If it's 3, then assign the value the word 3, then 4, and so on and so forth until 19. Okay, and then for the function tens, instead of using the else if statement, we will use here the case statement. So you have a comparative of those two conditional statement, but the result would be the same. It's just the structure is a bit different. So in the case statement, we will start from the word select, case, then the variable, and tens. And select. Okay, so here it might not be as intuitive as the if else if statement, but this is simpler to use. So case, select case, then from here we'll just evaluate the variable case, and case the value of tens is 1, I mean 2, then our tens would be equal to the word 20. Okay, then case 3, then the tens function will have a value of 30. Okay, let's see if I have the code for that already. Yeah, we have here. So if it's 4, then 46, 69, it will be 90. And if it is not between 2 and 9, then it will return a null value, an empty value. That's it. So we have already our ones and our tens function. So let's start coding for our millions. We will just be simply manipulating the value that is passed to this function for the millions. Then we will have this code mil, let's say num with the variables. You can have your own naming convention. I'm just comfortable using this one. So we will call the fixed function, that so we would be able to extract the integer portion of the number. So that is num divided by 1 million. So this will give us a result of the integer value equivalent to how much or what is the value of the millions inside the number being passed to the function, but without the corresponding zeros. So if it is let's say 1 million, after evaluating this function, then what the number that will be returned to us will be 1. Okay, so if it is 105 million, then if we will pass the 105 million to this function, then it will return the value 105. Okay, after this we will pass it to the we will evaluate the result of the milnum. So if milnum is greater than 99, then our tnum, the variable that will contain the text equivalent, will be equal to tnum and we will pass the value milnum to our tens to our ones function that we have created below. So ones, then fix again the milnum divide by 100 this time. And add the word 100. Okay, so let's say the value of the mil num now, after dividing it by million, it will return as, let's say, 105 as we've said as our example a while ago. So at this point, the number is 105. So that 105, since it is greater than 99, the mil num will be divided by 100. So the mil num of 105 divided by 100 and pass it through the function fix will just return as number 1, and that 1 added by the word 100. So we have already we are already successful in converting into word the first number in the 105 million. Okay, so from here, we will evaluate further if mil num mod 100 is greater than 19, then our tnum would be equal to tnum and tens. We will call a tens function since it is greater than if the mil num mod 100 is greater than 19, meaning it is 20 and above. Let's pass the value to our tens function, so we would be able to convert if it is 20 to 90. So it would be tens, then fix, and then mil num mod 100 divided by 10. Okay, so we are now passing the if it is greater than 90, then we divide the number, extract the ones portion, and pass the tens to our tens function. The next is we will pass our ones function to our, I mean, the ones value to our ones function. So in this time it would be tnum is equal to tnum. We will just accumulate the text that we have stored in our tnum value, and this time we will call the ones and pass the value to fix. It would be mil num again, mod 100, and further mod 10, Okay, then else if. So if it is not, if it is not, if the milnum mode 100 is not greater than 19, meaning it is 19 and below, milnum mode 100 is less than 20, then denom is equal to denom and we'll pass the value to our ones. And if then here else, because the first value that we have evaluated, if it is greater than 99, else if it is lesser than, lesser than 100, meaning 99 and below, so we will use this procedure. Is lesser than 100, then sorry, if milnum is greater than 19, then denom is equal to denom again, and we'll call the function tens and pass the value fix milnum divided by 10. Then call our ones function, denom is equal to and once fix mode 10. Else if milnum is greater than 19, then no, it's greater than 19, no, it's less than 20, and milnum is greater than 0, then dnum is equal to dnum, and let's call our ones milnum. Let's close this one, and if, and also this one, and if. And let's add the word million if it is greater than 0 to the text that we have accumulated. So if milnum is greater than 0, then dnum is equal to dnum and the word million. Let's close this one, and if. That's it. So we have already um, created the millions part, of our function. And for the thousands, I'll just copy the ones, because the structure is just the same. I'll just copy the ones that I have already created in this one. Millions, then thousands here. And this is and in the hundreds. This one also, it's just it's almost the same actually. That's why we're just simply copying this one. And on the cents, it's also simple. On the sense parts, I will just explain a bit. So this one, this mid function, we're calling the value being passed to our function, the nnum, and format it according to this format. So this format is equivalent to the text function in Excel. Now we are in VBA, so we are calling this function format. But this is totally the same with the text function. So we are receiving from the number is converted into string with this format. Then after that, we count the number of characters inside the converted the numbers which was converted into text, and we deduct 1 from the total length, so we would be able to start from the second to the last value of the text, so we would be able to get the last two numbers inside the value that is being passed to our function. So we extract the last two, and then add the string slash 100 only to that sense, and the tnum, and the tnum will now be equivalent to this one. Okay, then after that, the whole tnum, the text equivalent, we will assign that one to the name of the function, which is convert word. So our convert word now is equal to our tnum. Okay, I hope that we have not typed some, we don't have any syntax error here. And let's now test our custom function. Let's just close this one. So if we have let's say 1, now we have our convert to word function, and pass the value 1. It's 1 peso. Of course, you can customize it a bit further. So if it is 1 peso, it would not be the word pesos, but the word peso only. 2 pesos. Let's say 125 pesos, 125.8. So 125 and 80 cents. Let's say 5,897.75. So 5,897 pesos and 75 cents. We'll have million for 5,78925. So it's 4,500,000. Let's format this one to comma. So it's 4,578,925 pesos and 0 cents. So we're successful in creating our custom function. Now, the next part of this tutorial is how to save this one and create an add-in so that it will be available not only in this workbook that we have created, but also on other workbooks that resides in your computer. Okay, so as you can see, if I will create a new workbook here, let's say I'll create new and try to call that function convert. So we don't have it's not available on that in other workbook. So let's close this one and then save. Okay, now let's save this file as an add-in so that it will be able, so that we can add it to our add-ins, and it will be now available to any workbook, existing or new, that you will be that is in your computer. Okay, so what we're going to do is just to save this one file, save as. Let's name this one my functions, my custom functions. And here we will select as add-in, Excel add-in. Okay, so click this one and then save. Be careful, parts of your document may include personal information. Then just click OK. Okay, now after that, we're going to right click and in here and click customize the ribbon. Then from here click add-ins and then click go. Now we have here the my custom functions. So let's click this one and click OK. Okay, now even if I will create a new worksheet now. So if I'll call the custom function that we have created, that is convert to Word, it's now here. It's now available in the new workbook that we have created. So let's say 1 million, so it's 1 million pesos. Okay, so if you have and call our convert function, convert to Word, there's one, copy down. Okay, so it's functioning. So I hope you learned something on how to create a custom function. This is just very easy, where I am not teaching you how to create program, but I am teaching you how to create a custom function using that very basic programming syntax. And just press Alt F11 and edit the custom function that we have created. So if you like the video and if you want a copy of this file that we have created, please subscribe to this channel and email me a request so that I can send you a copy of this file that we have created. So my email address is askin2021 at gmail.com. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on my next tutorial. Thank you.